Hey there! Let's pick up where we left off with this video game collection. This is part 2. This is just going to be the cartridge-based consoles. There's only 2 of them that I have right now, one of them being this one right here. The N64. I got the 2 controllers. One of them's blue, one of them's gray. I also have the RAM pack in here. I don't really feel like taking it out. I also have, behind me here, I also have the, this is the Game Boy adapter for like Stadium and stuff. I bought one of those as well. But yeah, and then also down here, I'm actually going to have to grab the camera. Down here is the Super Nintendo with 2 controllers as well. Yeah. So, let's get started with the games. We'll start with the older one, the Super Nintendo. First off, we have Donkey Kong Country 2. Easily one of the must-have games, or game series, on the Super Nintendo. I've heard that the second one is the best. That's the one I got first. I need to get the original Donkey Kong Country because that's like an all-time classic. Duh. 3 I've heard wasn't that great, so I may or may not pick it up. Might just do it to collect the Country Collection, not sure. I haven't really played this a whole lot, unfortunately. I need to, and I know that. I have a lot of friends who are like, why the hell haven't you played this? You suck at this game, why do you even have it? You know, but good game. I know they're good. I remember playing at least the original when I was a kid a little bit, so yeah, I will play this at some point. I'm probably going to wait till I get the first one to play that one, though. Then I have A Legend of Zelda, or The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I love how they all... Oh. Sorry. This is A Link to the Past. I've played this on the Virtual Console for the Wii, but... Sorry, this is just loose. I don't like that. On the Virtual Console for the Wii. I've played a little bit of this. At least on the Wii version, I'm at least halfway, maybe. I don't know, because I haven't really done a whole lot in the Dark World, but I do need to play this, but I'm saving it more for the live stream of the timeline, so. But good game. Probably, yeah, this is one of the better Zelda games, honestly. Just from experience, but not my favorite. But yeah, good game. Must own for Super Nintendo. Definitely. Then I have the original Street Fighter 2. I just wanted the original Street Fighter 2. I know there's like 3,000 versions of this game. That's an over-exaggeration. I'm sorry. But I wanted to have the original just because it's one of the classic fighting games. But yeah, I've played it. Unfortunately, I can't play as like Vega or M. Bison or Balrog, I believe is the third one that they show. But that's okay, I'll live. It's a fun as hell game. Pretty fun to play just, you know, with friends. Being like, hey, let's go on a nostalgia trip. But, yeah. Then I have... This is Star Fox, the original Star Fox. I went out of alphabetical order, if you know. STR, STA. Sorry. But Star Fox. I wanted to have this just because it's Star Fox. Haven't really played it a whole lot yet, but I'm going to. And it's Star Fox, so why would I argue? It's one of the classic, you know, space shooters. But then we will go on to, this is Super Mario All-Stars. So this is Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Brothers 3 all in one cart in color, or in better color. Yeah, or like with the updated Super Nintendo graphics. Great game. I love Mario 3 a lot, but I haven't really played all of them on here that much. I need to sit down and actually play the frickin' things. But yeah, on that note, I also have World. It's a little torn, so I might rebuy it so I don't have the torn cart, or I'll just get it in the box. I want to get boxes for all these games too, because I just, I don't know. But this is easily probably my favorite Super Nintendo game. And this is, as a matter of fact, this is the first video game I ever saw anybody play. when I was in daycare in elementary school, it was a place called Children's World. Dumbass name. Hated that place even when I was a kid. But there was somebody playing this game. And then later that week I saw somebody playing Super Metroid. And the only reason I know it was Super Metroid is because I remember he was fighting the final boss, Mother Brain. He's like, "You killed my Metroid!" And I didn't know that was the name of the game at that point, but later in life I was like, "Oh, that's that game. Wow, that's nostalgia." But this game, first game I ever played, on the Wii Virtual Console, I've beaten this game. I haven't beaten it on here yet. I will. It's not hard to beat, but this is a must-own, honestly, for Super Nintendo. This game, I'd even suggest this game, All-Stars, and then A Link to the Past, honestly, are the must-owns. But, yeah. Great game. That's it for Super Nintendo. The only other cartridge-based console I have is the N64. So we'll go ahead and do those games. Again, I wish I had the boxes for these games. I actually do have a boxed game, but we're not going to freaking talk about it because I'm never playing it. So, or maybe I will do a video later. But we'll start off with Banjo-Kazooie. Rareware, they're awesome. There's going to be more Rareware games in here. But I should just say Rare, because Rare, it's going to sound like I'm slurring. But I have not played this game a whole lot. I need to. I know I need to, okay? I know I need to play this game, but I have not, so I can't say a whole lot about it. I also only have this one. I don't have Banjo-Tooie yet. I need to get it, and I will get it. I will, because this game is... Well, this game is really good as far as I've heard, so why wouldn't I get the sequel? I also have Donkey Kong 64. I haven't had this for that long, so I haven't really gotten a chance to play it. Another Rare game, as I said. But it's Donkey Kong, and this is considered one of the better games for the console, I guess, I think. So, I will play this at some point, because it's Donkey Kong. Then I have, well, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, one of the must-own games for N64. And in fact, I've known people who have bought an N64 just to get this game. And that would be GoldenEye 007. One of the precursors to the FPS genre. Great game. So much fun. I don't really play the single player. I have it mostly for multiplayer. But great game. So much fun even now. I definitely suggest getting it. Hey look! It's Rare! Again! But the first 3 games were all Rare. But I didn't even notice that. That's funny. But yeah, get that game. Then we have Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. I have played quite a bit of this on the Wii Virtual Console. Notice a lot of these games I have on the Virtual Console before I bought the actual carts and stuff. But I played quite a bit of it. Haven't played a whole lot of it on the cart here. Great game though. I'd actually suggest this game. Some people say it's hard, some people say it's too easy. I guess it all depends on how you are at video games. But great game, definitely suggest it. Then we have easily the game that I'd suggest the most to anybody on the N64 at least, and honestly anybody who just wants to play a video game, period. And that is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is the player's choice version. I want to maybe get the original cartridge that isn't the player's choice, or the gold cart, which is the pre-order. I'm getting the gold cart, that is a guarantee. But this is easily one of my favorite games ever made. Probably my second or third favorite Zelda game, though. I'll explain later in my video game collection my favorites. But this is probably second or third. This is the Zelda game I started with, too. Unfortunately, it wasn't the cart, it was the GameCube one. But it's freaking Ocarina of Time. Oh my god, this game. Honestly, there are no words to describe this game. I love it. And I can play it over and over again. And it still gets good. Like I said, I have the 3D version, and I had so much fun playing that. But this is a must-own for anybody who owns an N64. Get this game. Then I also have Majora's Mask. This, I came to find out recently, is actually the collector's version because it has the the little holographic cover. I didn't know that, but this game I've played quite a bit. Not as much as Ocarina. I haven't beaten it yet. I played it. the whole having to go back to day one and all that crap is annoying. But it's a great game, and the concept of it and the story is actually really good. And I need to beat this game, but I guess I'm waiting for the timeline playthrough to actually play through it. But great game. I'd suggest this game. Not as much as Ocarina, because Ocarina is probably a better game in my opinion. But I'd definitely suggest it. Then we go on to the must-own racing game, as far as I'm concerned, for the N64, and that's Mario Kart 64. Honestly, this is probably one of the best racing games ever made, in my opinion. It's Mario Kart 64. This was the first racing game I ever played, back when I would go over to my aunt's house and she had it, but I love this game, and I played it at daycare and all that. Great game. Haven't played it a whole lot since I got it on cart, because I am a loner, and, you know, I don't like playing racing games alone. But great game. I'd suggest it if you like playing games with friends. Then I have, this was just one just because I wanted to get it and it was cheap. Pokemon Snap. You can honestly beat this game in about an hour or two. I have done it. My friend had it on cart. We decided to play through it, see how long it took to beat. We beat it in like an hour and a half. I also beat it in like an hour and a half on the Wii. But I wanted to own this just to say I had the cart. I mean, I saw it sitting there every time I would go into the game store. The game store up the street here that sells like classic games and stuff. And I just finally got tired of it and said, I want this. So I bought it. Great game. I'd suggest it, I guess, if you're younger. If you have like younger siblings or whatever. Then we move on to more Pokemon games. We have Pokemon Stadium. I actually got this game for free when I bought my NES from where I bought, or NES, sorry, my N64 from where I bought it. It was a game under $15 for free, and this was like 10, so I got it for free. It actually has a name written on it somewhere, like Carolyn or something, but anyway, this is a good game, and I remember playing this as a kid, and I was obsessed with it as a kid, too. It's actually fun to play with friends, but the single player can actually get to be a pain in the ass, especially that Charizard, sorry. But, yeah, great game, I'd suggest it. But I'd probably suggest this one more, and that's Stadium 2. It's half silver, half shiny silver, and half gold for the gold and silver games. I'd suggest this one more just because it has more Pokemon. This game is actually more fun to play than the original, especially with friends. I'd suggest it just as a party game, honestly, if you like Pokemon. And then, honestly, the other must-own, as far as I'm concerned, for the N64, and that's Mario 64. Great game. Probably, yeah, this is probably my favorite Mario game, honestly. This and World, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to have to say these two games right here are probably my two favorite Marios. Great game. It was one of the first 3D games, and it just revolutionized that. This and Ocarina of Time revolutionized how games were played, as far as I'm concerned. I have beaten this on the Wii. Well, no, I haven't. I actually am further in the cart version than I am on the Wii. We did the backwards long jump at the endless staircase to beat the game early in the Wii. But this one, I actually have over 100 stars. I still need to beat it. But I'm trying to get every star before I go fight Bowser for the last time. Great game. Must own for N64. That's all the cartridges I have. I do plan on getting an NES and a Sega Genesis, probably. Maybe a Master System, but I'm not sure. But I want to get at least an NES and a Genesis, so I can get like the Sonics and the original Marios and Zeldas, because Zelda to play through. But, yeah. That's it for this video game collection part. This is part 2. The next part is going to be PS1 through PS3, so expect that. There's going to be quite a few. That's going to be a decent length video. This one was shorter than the rest of them. This will probably be the shortest video, probably. Maybe. Except the last part, but I don't know. Anyway, see you next time on my video game collection.